I am super excited. Super, super excited. After more than 100 hours of planning and development and testing and prototyping, my ultimate over-engineered Sharpie marker holder is done, and you are going to see a first look here on the show. And I'm going to test something that I don't know if it's going to pass or fail. If you remember, I wanted long-term horizontal storage so you can tip the item up. Will it fall over? It was falling over under my first test before I put the weights in this. So you're going to see a live, first time ever. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It could fail. It could succeed. I have no idea. You're going to see it. Good morning, Marilyn W. Glad you're here. Love the Purple Hearts in the comments. Britta Aller, good morning to you. Jaden's here as well with the Purple Hearts. And so are we. All right. First look. Are you ready to see my creation? I must have had 30 or 40 different prototypes. All of the testing, going into the design software, making subtle tweaks, bringing it into the modeling software, and giving the milling machine the instructions to carve it, and then actually carving it and repeating design, milling, carving, design, mill, design, over and over and over and over again, hours and hours and hours and hours. It's finally here. Hugh DeMann is here. He says he's ready with Profit. He knows about sports. Check out his channel. There's Rich Vibes. He's my DJ. All right, here it is. This is it. Mirrored bottom surface, clear acrylic plates. It does spin. All right. Here is a 24-pack of Sharpie markers, a very common item that you can buy. I'm going to load these markers, and then I'm going to tip the item up on its side and see if the weight of the markers make it fall over. Are you ready to do live first-time testing? If this fails, I'm going to cry probably. Because, weight is a funny thing. The markers don't weigh very much. I have over $2.50 worth of pennies. You might be able to see them. Can you see the brass penny right there by this finger? Can you see the brown pennies sticking? Right there's one by my pinky. So this has stuff there, and I'm going to switch cameras. This is going to be a handheld camera. It's going to be a little shaky, but I think it's going to be worth it even with a little shaky. There you go. Hi everyone. All right, so here is the marker holder. I'm going to put the markers in. So you're just going to have to kind of bear with me while I put 27 markers in here. And if you look close, the markers, the cap will shift. Now take note of the clip, the pen clip here. As it comes in and goes down, it forces it. So it can go in at that angle, and it will force it to the center. This was off to the side. I don't know if the dozens of hours worth of development to get that to happen will be worth it, but I like things to be nice and orderly and neat. And notice how they're standing straight up and down. That was another thing as well. And the other requirement is they drop in effortlessly. Like unlike a spongy material, you don't have to force them in, which I think is important. It's all about ease of use and being effortless. Now this marker here, my dog nibbled on it, so it's a little out of shape. So that one, the clip is stretched out. So that one didn't drop in. Not that you probably even noticed anything different. Look at that. And you can see, look, the mirror helps you see the color. It gives you another opportunity to assess what that color is. I don't know if the mirror is going to be, all that useful, but, the whole point was to make the cap color as visible as possible. I'm scared. Are you scared? Now, again, I'm going to tip this up on its side, and it should not tip over because, weights and fulcrum and all of that. Oh, I don't have enough markers. Darn it. Oh, all right. I'm going to have to get a few more markers. I have to do a legit test. You're going to have to excuse me while I go downstairs and get more markers. Please forgive me for that. Yeah, here we go. Got the drum roll. Sweet. Yep. All right. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna put on some music, and I'm gonna be right back in less than 30 seconds with 1, 2, 3 more markers. Okay, hold on. Which is hold on. Okay, make sure the sound bite. Yeah, this. That should be good. Is that music? Can you hear music? Yeah, okay. All right, I will be right back. Okay. I got 3 more markers. The whole point was there's 27 holes for markers, and they come in 24 packs, so you can buy extra black markers. That's the idea. All right. So, oh man, I'm nervous. Are you nervous? I'm nervous. Okay. So here's the item. Oh, isn't it just wonderful? Oh, and just a heads up, I have this on a coaster because the rubber feet are due to arrive today from Amazon. So the rubber feet bring it off the surface a little bit. So if you see a coaster under there, that's just temporary. All right, now again, I should be able to tip this on its side and have the weight of these markers not have it fall over. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. No idea whatsoever. There's David W. Ryan. Hi, David W. Ryan. Okay, here we go. Tip it up. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh, fail. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it fails. Tips over. Damn it. This thing is heavy too. See, there's the Lazy Susan. All right. It does not stay. It does not stay horizontal. Man, that sucks. It's got to be 3.5 pounds. Maybe even more. Well, darn it. What am I going to do? Boy, isn't that something? Thank you. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, because, markers don't weigh very much, and pennies are super heavy. I can put more pennies underneath here, because I'm going to have 9 little rubber feet around here. So I can add more weight to it. It almost didn't tip over. Like it wanted to stay. And you can see it is angled back. It is angled back by 2 degrees. And it just barely. It wants to stay up. It really does. Just not quite heavy enough. Man. That's kind of nuts. But this is it. This took, I wanted to make this several years ago, but the CNC machine I had wasn't accurate enough. It didn't hold the accuracy, so I just scrapped it. And you think of something. He says, this was just in my mind. I was thought of this, and then I created it. I created it in the computer. I brought it into software and did the milling instructions, and then the machine carved the pieces, and then I assembled it. All of these pieces, there's a lot of pieces in here. Here, let me show you what this looked like before I assembled it. It's kind of nuts. Let me get a photo up here. I'm gonna share a photo with you. Hold on. There it is. Look, that's that's what it started out as. All of these pieces. There's the 3 plates, the Lazy Susan. These are the little pillars. This is the pennies, glue or adhesive and wood glue and all of that. That's wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got here. Thank you, Britta. Maybe the rubber feet will tip the scales. Maybe. You never know. It's fine. In what situation are you going to tip that far over? Well, the whole point was some people like to store their markers this way, okay? So the ink is evenly distributed inside the pen. So like long-term store, you wouldn't tip it up this direction and then use the device. You use it like this. So when you're drawing, like this is the natural position when you're using the pen, and then the natural position when you put it in, like, so it's the same. Like some systems, you've got to like use it like this, and then you've got to go like this, and then stick it into, like, they have little systems that hold them different shelves like that. So like this is the way you use it, and then you just drop it in like that. So when you're using them, it's supposed to be vertical, but long-term storage, the idea was you would tip it up and it would keep it like that, and then they would store in that orientation. But this is the fulcrum right here. So we got to have this part weighing more than that part. And this does weigh more. It weighs a lot more. But the point is, this is farther away from the fulcrum, and the less weight is amplified because it's hanging out further away in space. But man, I just think that's so cool. You can see through every layer. Like this color is not obscured at all. You can see the entire pen cap color with nothing blocking it. And then, you can even see the ones in the back to a certain degree, or just give it a nice little flick and then the back ones become the foreground. Even has a spot for miscellaneous things in the middle, but that's really not for anything. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing what you can do. So, spend $3,000 on a CNC machine, $2,000 for computers and software, and $70 in material. And you too can have a 27 marker holder, Lazy Susan desktop advice. Tom Spillane, hey buddy. There's my my maker friend. I would say that truly is glorious. Thank you. In that case, the bottom lip is I missed it. In that case, the bottom lip is too short. Then yeah. Thank you. I mean, really, the solution, I think, is to make this angle here. It looks straight up and down. This is not straight up and down. This is kicked 2 degrees that way. I would have to maybe kick it 3 or 4 degrees and maybe add a little more weight on the bottom. I am going to do that. I'm going to add more pennies underneath the item and see if that works. But there you go. Is it President's Day? This is a holiday for a lot of people. So happy United States Holiday Day. All right, I'm going to go because I have a video to make. I need to turn this into an actual video and get it out there to the world. But my friends here on Awesome Fun Things, you got to see it first. I hope your week is starting off great. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll be back here Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And I love you all. Stay awesome. And thanks for going on this journey with me. Appreciate it. Take care.